Hey guys, it's your boy Scriv, and today I'm coming to you with a very special video. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, we will be discussing the one-shot chapter that Tite Kubo did for the Bleach series. Now, before we get into that, if you guys have not subscribe to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and then also give a like on this video, because the likes will help this video out so that you guys can be able to get more content like this. And then if you guys have not hit that notification bell, make sure you do that so that every time I post a new video, you guys are the first ones to get said video. So if you guys have not read the new chapter, I suggest that you guys pause this video, go read it real quick, then come back. But if you haven't read it and you don't care about spoilers, or if you have read it and you would like to see my perspective on the chapter, then you are in the right place. So where the chapter begins at is there's a monologue that's going. Now, we don't know just exactly who is giving this monologue. So we are very unaware if it's a person that we are already familiar with, or if it's a new character that is going to be later introduced. But they are basically talking about how when they were younger, they had two goldfish. One was bigger than the other, and out of nowhere, the bigger goldfish wind up passing away. And so the smaller goldfish was basically, sad, lonely, and grieving, which also made the owner very sad about it. But they also went to state that they noticed that the smaller goldfish wind up getting more bigger, and so the smaller goldfish wind up thriving more than it was when the other goldfish was alive. So the person lets us know that he was actually glad, or he or she was actually glad that the other goldfish did pass away. And so now, me personally, I don't know exactly what significance this little minor story has, to the overall story. I know it does have a significance. So if anybody knows the connection with this, please comment below and let me know what's going on when it comes to that. And so after said monologue, we see that Orihime peeks her head into her and Ichigo's son Kazui's room. And so Kazui is asleep. So she thanks Kon for basically, being a friend to Kazui, being, hanging out with him, stuff like that. And so after she leaves, Kazui gets up, and so he goes into a Soul Reaper form, and then he tries to head out the window. And this is one thing that I really do like. You do see a lot of character development and character growth when it comes to Kon, because he was trying to be the voice of reason with Kazui, trying to tell Kazui, hey, you just got in trouble on yesterday. You probably might want to go back to bed so that you don't get in trouble again. And so after, Kon, trying to get Kazui to, go back to sleep, Kazui keeps letting Kon know, I have a promise that I need to hold. And so after a little bit of hesitation, Kon does go with Kazui to where Kazui meets up with a deceased spirit. And so Kazui lets him know that he won't be able to see him again after that night. And so the spirit is like, well, I'm going to be alone. But Kazui is like, no, you're not. So come on, I know a place I can take you to. So they go to this this shrine. And so there's a separate section of the shrine that Kazui brings the guy to. And so Kazui does 3 claps, he bows twice, and then he does 1 more clap, and then all of a sudden this portal tends to open. And so with the portal, we don't know exactly where this portal leads to. We don't know what's on the other end. But Kazui looks at the deceased spirit and says, it's going to be fine. Everybody's here. So we don't know exactly who he's referring to, what he's referring to, or what's going on. But after that, we get the title of the new chapter. Is called No Breaths from Hell. So it doesn't have a title number. So because it is a continuation of the Bleach manga that ended back in 2016, I guess we could canonically say that this is chapter 687. So we go to the Soul Society and we see Renji and Rukia's daughter Ichika. So she's actually been learning swordsmanship from Ikaku, and after a little bit of playful banter, with the conversation between the two of them, we go to Renji, who is basically, talking to somebody. He's actually FaceTiming and stuff, because come to find out that after the 1,000-Year Blood War had ended, Uehara Kisuke had basically intertwined a lot of technology in the world of the living into the Soul Society. So now they have TVs, they have cell phones with FaceTime. So I would assume that Uehara pretty much developed iPhones for the Soul Society. So now everybody in Soul Society has an iPhone. And so at first we don't know exactly who Renji is talking to, because he is letting said person on the phone know that every 12 years there is a festival to where when a captain dies in battle, 12 years after their death, a soul reaper is supposed to capture a hollow in the world of the living, bring it back to the Soul Society, and kill that hollow in front of the dead captain's grave or shrine. And so the person on the phone is basically asking the obvious curious questions, and then come to find out it's Ichigo that Renji is talking to. And so after some minor conversation, Rukia comes in, and I just love how Kuba has drawn everybody with a different appearance, because Rukia now has longer hair that she wears in a side ponytail, and she still has that one lock over her face. But we know that Rukia is a captain now, and so Captain Mayuri, he comes out of nowhere through a hologram after Rukia and Ichigo are talking. And so he's basically making an announcement that for all the lieutenants for the said festival, they need to actually be getting ready to go to the world of the living. And so come to find out that Renji was FaceTiming Ichigo about the festival, because the captains, head captain Koraku as well as Rukia, wanted Ichigo to attend, because Renji said that Ichigo was no random outsider when it came to Captain Ukitake. So we do know that Joshiro as well as Ichigo did have a relationship, and so Ichigo was basically invited and stuff like that. But then skipping ahead a little bit now, like I said, I'm not going to go thoroughly into spoilers, but I will give some spoilers. But everybody is in the world of the living, all the lieutenants and stuff like that, they're getting ready to get on with the festival. Now Ichika made her way to the world of the living, even though she wasn't supposed to, but she had noticed that one of the hell gates had opened above Renji and Ichigo, but they never saw it, or they never felt the presence of the gate opening. And so there was a hollow that was basically, going to attack Renji and stuff. But of course, Ichika comes, saves, her father and whatnot. And then there's a voice that is basically talking to Renji, and you see this hollow. Now, mind you, several hollows do come out of the Hell Gate, but they look very, very different. Let's just, put it like that. And so come to find out that the voice of the figure that was in the Hell Gate that was basically attacking Renji was Espada 8, Zarparo Grunts. And he obviously did not lose his memory from when he fought Renji, and so he had questioned Renji of where was Uryu as well as Mayuri, and so he basically was going on about the whole depths of hell, and as to why the festival takes place every 12 years when a captain dies. And so come to find out that a captain has a ray level of 3 or higher. And so there's supposed to be a balance of everything, a balance between the world of the living, the soul society, as well as hell. And so Zio was basically, saying that I was able to come out and stuff because of, y'all have basically been sending people, to hell in quite a huge lump sum. And so now we also have also been reminded that in the soul society, of course, everybody that lives in the soul society are, spirits. And so when they die, they basically become reishi, and basically become a part of the soul society. So they are becoming one, with the world itself, if you want to put it like that. But Zio is basically letting Renji know, hey, y'all been doing a very messed up job. Like, y'all are sending an influx of people in to where hell can't hold us anymore. And so we are now wondering and believing, because Renji earlier that day had told Ichigo that the 3 captains that the festival is for head captain Yamamoto, Captain Unohana, as well as Captain Ukitake. And so they had already did the festival for Yamamoto as well as Unohana, and so they were getting ready that night to do it for Ukitake. And so when some of the hollows not too long ago did attack, Ichigo did kill one. And so that's when as Zio was going to basically attack Renji as well as Ichika, Ichigo comes, saves the day and stuff like that, to which when we see Ichigo in his Soul Reaper form, he doesn't have his dual wielding Zangetsu. He has his original Zangetsu. So we don't know exactly, what's going on with that. We don't know if it's going to be explained later, or if that was just maybe a misconcept that Kubo forgot that he gave Ichigo in a 1,000-Year Blood War arc a dual wielding Zanpakuto. But of course, Ichigo in, stature, is asking, who the hell are you? Because that's just how Ichigo is. But then as Zio is explaining everything, you all of a sudden see this blade just impale him through the chest. And so Zhao looks and was like, "You've come early." And so when he said that, Kubo did a wide shot of the sword that came through the Hell Gate and impaled Zhao, and it was Ukitake's Zanpakuto Sogyo no Korowari. And so now we believe that Ukitake is now in hell, to which we still have the question, is Yamamoto as well as Unohana in hell as well? And so they Zao also goes in to explain about the hell butterflies, and which also goes back to the beginning of the chapter when Kazui was basically opening that weird demonic mouth portal, and we did see some hell butterflies. But right when Zao was still explaining, the last thing he said was, "Have you ever wondered why they're called hell butterflies?" And so after that, Zao gets pulled in. He gets the portal closes, and so everybody's like, okay, what's going on? Now, mind you, simultaneously, as Zao was explaining all of this, Head Captain Kuraku was explaining about the Will-O-Wisp. And so I won't get into too much depth about the Will-O-Wisp, because I'm still kind of confused on exactly how it was explained, to which I'm pretty sure the beginning monologue about the two goldfish does have significance with Kuraku explaining about the Will-O-Wisp, as well as what Zao was explaining about the hell butterflies. So again, to help me understand, if you guys did understand what was going on with all of that, please comment below. Let me know what's that was all about. But at the end of the chapter, we see Kazui, kind of just running down the street and stuff with a smile on his face, and there's hell butterflies all around him, and then it just ends. And so now we're all thinking, dude, Kubo, you got to be coming out with a new chapter after this, because you can't just drop a one-shot chapter, end it with this big cliffhanger the way that you did, and then just call it quits. And so we are like us in the Bleach fan base. We're praying and we are hoping and we are very optimistic at the fact that Kubo might be coming back with a new chapter arc, which I've seen a lot of people on YouTube call it the Hell arc. And so now Kubo did there was I believe it was the Bleach fourth movie. I believe it was the fourth movie that did circulate around the concept of hell. But of course we all know that in every anime, Bleach included, the movies are not actually canon. And so we do believe that Kubo did have some ideas that he wanted to do for hell. It's just that because of his declining health at the time, as well as Shonen Jump putting him on a very strict deadline, he wasn't able to do all of what it is that he wanted to. So we do believe that he is taking this opportunity now to do this arc, and I cannot tell you just exactly how excited that I am, because I'm already excited for the anime that's coming out next year. I know I am extremely, and I cannot stress this enough, I am extremely late with reading the manga for the 1000-Year Blood War arc. So I'm still at the very beginning. I think I'm on volume 35 or 36. So yeah, I'm at the very the very beginning and stuff. So, and I know I'm late, but I cannot wait until you know, the next couple of months to the next year, so that we can know and see what all is going on, what all is getting ready to happen and stuff like that. I'm excited. I am excited and stuff. And so I'm going to end this I guess you could say it's a minor video review, but I'm going to end the video here and stuff. And so I want you guys to comment, tell me what you guys thought about the one-shot chapter. What is it that you guys hope to see in the future? And, you know, help me better understand the whole Will-O-Wisp, as well as the monologue at the beginning and stuff. And so y'all, I just cannot tell y'all how excited that I am. I can sit there and say it till I'm blue in the face, but Kubo is back. Bleach is back. Bleach has been trending on my YouTube literally for the past 2 weeks. Literally for the past 2 weeks. And it's just, Kubo is back and I am excited. So, with that being said, if you guys have not subscribed, make sure that you guys subscribe. Make sure that you guys like the video, and make sure you guys turn on that notification bell so that you can be aware, as well as the first ones to know about videos and content like this that I post. So it's been real, you guys. This has been your boy Scriv. I love you all, my fans. Y'all are like a family to me, and I will see you guys later.